Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys had a good day so far. Hello Highwall, Matthias, and Heath, and who else was up there? I'm still not used to the chat thing on my recording thing. Hello, also Mechas. And Speechless, and also welcome to the Discord channel. You guys can join that if you guys wish to do so as well. So today guys, I'm thinking of doing this maybe potentially a little bit different than what I usually do. Usually I try to like start and then we make a big town. Today I want to try to focus on perhaps making like a big building, like a big castle or something like that. I think that it could be fun to do like a really big building project. I think we're gonna get started with that. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to finish the entire thing, but we're gonna give it a try. Oh, the best YouTube. Oh yeah, I remember that name. I definitely remember that. How are you doing, man? Good to see you again. I do remember that name, yes. Hello, Ahmet. Good to see you. How are you doing, man? So, since we're gonna be making a castle, I feel like it would be kinda nice to play either with Ascendancy. But then I was thinking maybe we can do a Rise Children Castle Fort kinda, maybe. Because I haven't played Rise Children in a very long time, so it could also be very interesting to build like a big Raya Fort maybe. What do you guys think? Rise Children or the Ascendancy? I will do that again at some point, not in today's live stream, but we can look into doing that in the future again, and we can be like a couple of people and we can limit the max Hearthling to like maybe 10 or something like that, so it will not be lagging too much. But I think I'm gonna go with Rise Children. Let's make a castle with them, that's gonna be fun. And we can move into, we could go for canyon, but I'm gonna go into the desert. Let's go for the standard biome. So how are you guys doing this day? Have you had a good day? Oh my god, man. 100 Swedish crowns, Highwall, crazy man. I got myself a stable job, want to show some love for the content creator I like. Also desert people for the win. So thank you so much, Highwall. And also congratulations to the job, dude. Awesome. That makes me happy to hear. I have a lot of plans myself with jobs and everything. I'm probably gonna be quitting my job after summer. And hopefully get into a game development school. And if I do get into that Highwall, I will be moving far up in the north of Sweden. Far up. All the way up to either Boden or Skellefteå. Oh, thank you, Matthias. Awesome. You're so kind today, guys. Thank you. And some popcorn. Thank you, guys. Super kind of you guys. Hello, Spooky Boy. How you doing, man? Super duper kind of you guys. The long-awaited stream is finally here. Let's go, yes. And we're gonna try to make a castle. I don't know the shape for it. I kind of want to make it look kind of dense, like kind of thick. With it's gonna look like really strong, really fortified. Only would be a few hours away then. I hope you get in when you apply. I do so as well. And yeah, if I don't get inside, I'm probably gonna resign from my job as well. I feel like it's time to move on to something else. And I want to have more time for also YouTube and streaming and everything. I really would love to have more time for that. So I'm really happy now that we can do a live stream finally. Hello Lynn, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Hope you had a good day today. Oh yeah, good weather today. I've been outside so much. Today I got 16,000 steps. I could get a few more, but I wanted the live stream, so I decided I wanted to do that more than taking a few steps. So I'm gonna go with maybe normal mode. We will have a little bit of enemies going on. We could maybe go gentle. I mainly want to focus on being creative in today's series. So I'm gonna go with gentle. That means we're gonna get a little bit less attacks. Castles are great, just make sure you build it on height and plan your room. Oh yeah. I do think it's gonna be a lot of like back and forth, because when I design buildings I generally go from outside to inside. And when I have the outside I start to do the inside. And that has both, like, I would say benefits and not so good things. Because you can make it look good on the outside and then you go to the inside like feeling a little bit like restricted because you had to put stairs and being able to fit everything inside. So guys, if you want a name in the game as well, do let me know. I'm gonna be naming the first one. I'm gonna claim the first name. Here we got a Banto, and we're gonna unlock this one so we can set whatever stats we have. So I'm gonna go body 25. Nah, we're gonna go with like keep within the reasonable stats, I guess. Let's go from a body 5, a mind 4, and a spirit 6 because the good weather. So I'm feeling good spirits. And I'm gonna be a dude. Hair color, I can go with that. Skin color, like that. I haven't got enough sun yet. Oh, some beautiful beard as well. Forgot about planning for space. Yeah, that can be that can be easy, like forget that and then you're stuck with what you got. But you can always reshape things, but it can also be troublesome. Okay, so let's see. High wall, you know I'm a knight or a blacksmith. Okay, let's go for this high wall. And so I can remember things. I'm gonna do like this, so I know you're gonna be a knight, right? So there we go. And high wall, how should you look? How do you want to look? Oh, thank you, Matthias. Thank you, super kind of you, dude. So kind of you, man. I hope you're gonna have fun with the sports, and I hope you will be able to visit longer the next time, but I hope you're gonna enjoy the, what's it called, land hockey? I think I never played that. Maybe not, maybe. Have a good day, thank you. What about, oh, a huge sand castle? Yeah, that would be kind of fun, to be honest. Like, let's make a castle, only a sand castle, like an fortified sand castle. It's kind of gonna be that, I guess. Blonde, blue eyes, and a beard. Or do you mean you want a bear? Want a bear? Do you want a beer as well? Let's go for an blonde one. This one. And the hairstyle, let's see. This one perhaps? And a beard. Or a bear, maybe. Maybe you want to have the same one that I got here. I think this one looks pretty cool. All of it. Bear and beard. Or maybe a bear maybe a bear with a beard. Or maybe a beer with a beard. And some blue eyes. Let's blue eyes. Can I even change that? Skin color, facial hairstyle. It seems like you can change that, okay? Not from what I can see. Let's see here, you got the Juice Lover. Anyone else want a name in the game? Let me know, everyone can get the name. Speechless 1-1. Is that how you say it, speechless? Here we go. And let's see here. Let's make a beautiful person. Maybe that one. And a nice thick mustache. Do you like that one? Will that be good? In high wall, if you're gonna be a knight, you need to have a higher body, high spirit. We can keep the mind at a 4 maybe. I just found out that I just found out that it was like 3-4 years ago when I watched you. Oh yeah, I've been doing YouTube and stream for a long time, but I had a lot of pauses with streaming. I feel like I go for a while, then I stop with it. When I go for a while, then I stop with it. It would be fun to be able to go for like a longer time. Would be awesome. Oh yeah, we're starting a new world. Do you want to name in the game? And we're gonna be trying to make a castle for this one. Is the idea at least. Big mustache for the win, yeah. So Banto here, I'm gonna be the Lord and Savior in town. So I'm gonna have a passion to be a Lord. And then we're gonna have a high wall passion to be a Knight. There we go, and I guess we can have freedom, that's fine. And then knight, maybe. Oh yeah, I guess we could have 2 knights later on. Why not? Could be kind of good. Let's see. There we go. I'll change that. Maybe we can have like a redhead. Do you want to be a redhead? I do like that those markings looks pretty cool. Beautiful beast. Sure, okay, nice. So facial, you can have some facial hairs, I guess. Maybe that one. Can I be a cook? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. I'm gonna give you high spirit. Then you will be cooking better things more often, and a little bit higher mind. Let's go 5, 4, 6. I don't want to go too crazy with the stats. You could go so, but no, we're not gonna do that. Okay, passion to be a cook. That way I can really easily keep track as well what you guys want to be. So you might be helping out with other things in the beginning, like for example, maybe Heath and Highwall. They will be doing some other things in the early start, and so on. Oh yeah, you can be a cleric, you can take the last spot down here. So do you want your own name? Like that? Oh, but accidentally 7, okay, let's put 8. Hello Muffin Hamster, how you doing? Perfect, okay. Let's see. We're only gonna be dudes in this place, I guess. I'm opinionated, nothing like that in real life. Do you have like a desire for something specific? And let's see, Matthias wants to be a cleric, so let's give a passion for that as well. And let's see. There we go. What's happening here? Why are the names? Oh, we're naming the chat in here, so currently every name is taken. But as we get more people, you guys who don't have a name yet, you can be able to put your name in the game as well, of course. That's gonna be great. I'm doing well, how about you? I'm doing really good today. Been a really awesome day. I've been to school, then I took a long walk together with a schoolmate and ate a little pizza buffet and then came home, and then I took another walk by the river, so it was pretty awesome. Pretty good day. I'm loving the weather now, it's so bright outside. It's still bright outside today, the sun is starting to go down now, but I'm loving that spring is getting closer. I'm really happy about it too. It makes me happy to hear that you think so as well, Heath. So, let's check the stats here. Banto, okay. High wall is okay as well. It's kind of fun because this thing with chill file. I maybe don't like when it's cold, but I don't mind feeling a little bit cold because then when you go inside it's gonna feel warm. I like to be able to switch between feeling cold and warm, not only feeling the same all the time. I kind of like to, when I'm outside, to be able to feel the nature outside, kind of. Oh yeah, it can be an in-ear when we get one later on, yeah. I remember long ago when I was allowed on the laptop. I would spend like 2 hours re-rolling for the perfect stats, and when I finally got it, my time was over. Yeah, if you guys want to be able to change your Hearthlings, definitely get the Biome mod. Yeah, it's named like this, like that, Biome. There we go. High wall ready, speechless, ready Heath. I'm gonna change his stats. I'm gonna have a higher body. Gonna be courageous. And let's give him kind of the same as high wall. And Matthias, he's gonna be a cleric, so let's give him a high spirit and also quite a good body as well. And mind free maybe. So we have some pretty good stats in our entire party to start out with. Let's go with this party. And you're a Swede. You must love the cold. I know a lot of Swede who doesn't like the cold. Like, when everyone is wearing jacket, I'm coming outside with my shirt on. Maybe not a t-shirt, but like an hoodie, I guess. And let's see here. So, food for days, merchant caravan, military expedition, noble entourage. Oh, we have this one as well. We have another one. Money solves all problems. So this one is pretty cool. Actually start out with a shepherd crook. That could be kind of sweet, and a farmer tool as well. I'm kind of leaning towards going with this one. Hello, Johan. How are you doing today? Good to see you again. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it isn't really that cold. It depends on how sensitive you are, I guess. Like today it was like 4 Celsius outside, but it was sunny, so when you were in the sun it was, with a hoodie, in my opinion, pretty perfect, to be honest. But if you stand long in the cold and when it's like shadows, then it's gonna get a little bit colder, I guess. Go cosmic military expedition. I mean, yeah, maybe, I guess, but at the same time, it's not gonna help with moving on to what should I say, crafting the decoration we need. I don't know, but at the same time, having a bow early could be kind of cool. Have some training dams can also be pretty cool. Should we go with the bow? We could go with this one. But at the same time, it would be really cool to like have a shepherd from the beginning. Oh, 1 hour walk, that's good. So nice to be outside. Also went and bought a flower for my dad, so his birthday was yesterday, so I'm gonna celebrate it on Sunday. And we're gonna be making some pizza on the barbecue grill, like gasol grill. I'm not sure if that's called like that in English, gasol. That is the name for it, really. Gas grill, I guess you can say. Perhaps. Not the gas that you put in car, though. Let's go with this one. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, let's see if we can find a good spot. We're gonna go for a small map. I highly recommend doing that if you guys want some better performance. I highly recommend small. And let's see, canyons. Should we go with the standard lands? Kind of interesting to try different combinations here. Canyons can be kind of cool. Kind of turns into the canyon biome, I guess. Super flat. Water world. This one can also be pretty interesting. I don't feel like I want that though. We can also do Skylands. I don't feel like I wanna... I mean, it could be kinda cool though. I haven't really done much Skylands, but I don't feel like that's what we're gonna do today. Ah, yeah. It really depends on how long I play. Let's try like 3 rivers. Think we should try the Skylands? I guess we could do that. And let's remove dirt holes and let's see Skylands again. Hello, a very livid moose. How are you doing today? Good to see you. I mean, the land is pretty cool, like this one. We can walk around down here, it's pretty cool. And you can also like maybe make bridges. I'm not sure how that works, if the AI can actually build a bridge, because maybe they have to go to the bottom to build, and I don't know if they can do that. With canyons and... I don't feel like I want to have canyons. I feel like they're a little bit extreme. I kind of want to have an middle ground between canyon and not canyon. Would be kind of cool. So, let's see then. Let's try a few rerolls. I feel like I want to have a little bit of water, and also want to have some good landscape with some mountains. This one could kind of work. I have an idea for a mode for this map, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, so what's your idea with it? This is also kind of interesting place. This one, I like this one. This one can also be cool. But I feel like this one is pretty sweet. Got mountains. Got a river. Got some trees. Got a home for our people here. I think we're going for this one. Let's start on this one. I forgot to say my party. I really hope the game is not gonna do the bug where it's doesn't give us the bandwidth put out, because if we do, we have to remake everything. Come on, show up. Is it not gonna show up? We might have to redo everything now. And I don't know, it feels like there's one mod that is making this issue happen. I don't know which mod it is, but there seems to be like a mod that is causing this. And I'm surprised it hasn't been fixed, really. I wonder if you can like trigger the campaign somehow, because there's like a campaign browser. If you can trigger it to start. Root, hello? I have no idea. Start Game Master, what happens when I click that? A few sources of helium, a special workspace to remove it, a zeppelin to work with it. It just oh yeah, that would be awesome. So wait. What? Root? Stuff trigger? Looks... I think I'm just gonna redo it. I'm gonna be able to do that fairly fast, I think. Let's try to reload the use interface. Maybe it's just a reload thing. Okay, this appeared, but there is no banner to put out. Yeah, let's restart. I think it's gonna be faster to quit and... Nah, let's go to the menu. Okay, so I'm just gonna redo it. Ah, it crashed, okay. I guess that works too. Yeah, that's a big F indeed. But I do like that idea, and I also had some, maybe not similar ideas, but I wanted it to be like an event in the game where a balloon will come and like land nearby your town, and maybe you will make like a balloon pad, I guess you could say, where you build something, put it on the ground, and when you do that, randomly there will be balloon visitors coming over. Sometimes it can be a merchant, sometimes it can be someone that has a quest. The quest could be like they will even take your people with them, so they will go away for a while. And it can also be merchants that sells special wares that normal merchant can have from far, far away. Okay, the game crashed while loading. Guys, we're off to a perfect start. Yeah, I don't know what mod is actually causing the bug with not getting to put out the banner, because it happened at some point like a year ago, I think, or something like that. Before that, it never happened to me, I think. Bunny people, also bird people. Yeah, they could fly to you. They don't have to have a balloon, they can fly to you, I guess. My game doesn't even want to start now, it seems. See. At least my cursor is showing. Progress. Let's try an F5. There we go. Okay, single player. Riot Children. Desert. Gentle. Rooster. Banto. High Wall. Eve. Let's see, how was that spelled? Speechless. And who was the last one again? Banto, High Wall, Heath, Speeches, and Matthias, right? Let's see, High Wall was gonna be a blonde dude, and it's gonna be a knight. Banto is gonna be a lord. They're gonna give a good stats here as well. I'm gonna switch to something like that instead. And Heath, let's remove that one. Heath wanted to be an knight as well. I think it was, right? And we're gonna make you love coffee. And Speechless. Who was gonna be the cook again? Who was the cook? Was it Matthias or Speechless? I think it was Speechless, right? Anno 1800. Oh no, I haven't played that one. That's the latest one, right? I haven't given any... I haven't tried it yet, but I do think it could be a lot of fun. Have you played it? And what do you think about it? Passionate cook, there we go. Gonna change the there we go. And let's go with that, if that's fine with you. And Matthias, what's gonna be... What profession did you have last time, Matthias? Cook, Knight, Lord, Knight. Or maybe didn't have any. Oh, I don't remember. Oh yeah, Cleric, that's right. Mr. Cleric, there we go. Okay, Banto. I did get that one again though. We get Banto, he's ready. And let's give maybe one more body. Highwall is ready as well. He's a Chinophile as well. He's all from Sweden and charismatic. Eve loves some coffee. Why is my game black? What? I don't know what happened there. I have no idea. It re-rolled everything? What is happening? I think I somehow hit one of my keys on my Logitech keyboard or something and it remade everything. Let's see if this works. Hello, game? Okay, I'm just gonna redo the one. This is the final, the first try. This game is kind of weird sometimes, but I love it too much, even though it's really messy. Okay, but start with changing everyone to male. There we go. Banto, I'm gonna be like that. Let's just change the stats again. And let's not hit any weird keys this time. Oh, Courageous Highwall. Oh, maybe a Magnificent Beard. Let's go with that one. A courageous guy with a magnificent beard and passion to be a knight. Put the Keith down here. Let's even give him a magnificent beard as well. And he's also gonna be a knight. And this time he's gonna like alcoholic beverages. Or maybe he's gonna be a carnivore. He loves to eat that. Or maybe he can be... let's make him coffee lover again. Hello Danny, how you doing, man? We're remaking our group like the third time now. We got that nasty bug, you know, when you start a new game and you don't get the flag to put out. I still wonder what the mod is causing that, because it didn't happen, like, I never seen it happen without mods. And how are you doing today, Danny? How are you doing today? I hope you had a good one. Yeah, it's really good that we do have this one though. I did forget about saving that. It happens vanilla as well, okay. Then it's not a mod issue then. Okay, let's see here. Speeches, gonna be a cook. Matthias is gonna be cleric. Not the cook. Knight, and Lord Banto. Okay, let's see. I think I got everything. Bento is done. I'm gonna look like that. Or should I? Nah, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be like that. And a beard as well. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm done. Eye will feels almost done. Hair color a little bit more blonde. There we go. Eve feels done, I think. Yeah, Matthias also done. And speech was done. And now we're gonna save this group. So now it should be seen in here. I'm surprised that I see some here because I thought I removed those. And can I see the one I have here? Why can't I see the one I saved? Let's try to save with the basic name then. What? Now there's new groups. And they ain't even named the same. That's weird. Yeah, there's something really weird going on. And I went into the like campaign browser and it said like root something and I clicked to start it and it started load things but it never really started the game fully. And I never got a banner either. But why is it showing expeditions? I don't know what this is. What is going on? I hope it's saved. Please be saved. Okay, hopefully it's saved. Let's hope it's not gonna bug out at least. And today we are, guys, for anyone who wasn't here before, we are gonna try to make like like the focus is gonna be to make like a big castle. That's like the main focus that I have. And we're gonna try the Skylands by request as well. Small map. And let's see if we can find a similar island to what we had before. And let's remove the dirt holes, we don't need those. That one could work, or maybe this one, perhaps this one. I kinda like this one. Hello Veronica, didn't I see you last time? Okay, I just been... Sorry. How are you doing today, Veronica? It's nice to see you again. This one's also kind of cool, but I feel like a little bit limited. This one is pretty awesome. We do have some kind of mountains that we can potentially mine out. Or we can start without water, guys, and we can create our own water. What do you guys think about that? We can like use that geomancer to create water. Or we can leave at this one, because then we have a water at the very end, which means we can fill up water and create waterfalls. With the new Ace, you should be able to do so. Hello, Shawi. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Horrible, my arm is broken. It's hard to do it. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. That sucks. I hope it's gonna heal up soon. I guess you get some training things to do later on with it. It's pretty important to get started, even though it's gonna be hard in the beginning, I think. But you can like, what's it called again in English? I'm not sure if that's a word in English, like rehabilitate, but that's like a Swedish word, I think, only, maybe. I'm gonna go do this one. Now I'm really going. Have a nice stream. Thank you again, Matthias. Super kind of you to do today. Thank you for all the support, man. And have a good time at the sports and enjoy it. And I hope to see you soon again, dude. And if you want to watch this later on, you can watch it after the live stream if you want to do so. And they will be kept to watch after. So here we have a beautiful little island that we're gonna banner. Maybe we should put it out before things go away. And I don't have a river at the end now, so I don't think we're gonna be able to do the waterfall thingy. But we do have some pretty good land. I'm just gonna put this one out. Rehabilitation. Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, look at those. These maybe been around for a long time, but they look so nice, and together with the hot and sunny weather, it's kind of putting like a little warm filter over the screen, and I really love that. I love that with some new of the warm weathers with the warm filter on the screen. It looks so nice. But here's our beautiful little starting crew with Banto, Heath, Matjes, Speechless, and Highwall. That's our beautiful little crew down here to start out with. A lot of bearded people, probably gonna feel too warm in the desert, I guess. Okay, so let's start with harvesting a few things. We are gonna try to get started with the castle pretty early on, that's the plan. I'm just gathering a few basic things, some fruit as well, why not? A date palm tree, okay, nice. And we should probably get started with a potter so we can learn more things, we can prepare to do decorations. And I'm gonna be, maybe I can be the potter in the beginning, then I can level up myself to lord later on. Yeah, we started with a shepherd crook, so we could have a shepherd in the very beginning as well. I wonder if I should start with Speechless as a shepherd. Yeah, let's do that. I think leveling it up as a cook is gonna go pretty fast after anyway. Potter level 1, Glowbud Seeds. Here we go, a shepherd, some new nice clothing for him. Looking good. And is that Banto? Did I have an earring from the beginning, or do you have to have an earring to be a potter? You're a potter, you have to have an earring, or you can't be the potter. And you also have to put something on the forehead. I don't think I had an earring before, but I think it looks pretty cool. I have to go now, but I'm coming back and I want to be an engineer, yeah. Hope to see you soon again, man. Thanks for being here. A fennec fox approaches. A determined looking fennec fox approaches carrying in its snout a leather satchel with Iskander Caravan official mail stitched onto it. She drops it by the town standard and settles down, looking up expectantly. Open the satchel. Dear Caravan 146, thank you for volunteering to establish a new outpost. So far to the west, we here at the Iskander Trading Company are delighted that you choose us to facilitate your founding. Once the paperwork is in order, an official company caravan led by our agent Nariel Iskander will start a new route to your outpost. To start, in order for us to enter your outpost into the company ledger, you must choose a name as well as the standard. The standard declares to the rest of the right children the purpose behind your settling down, though we have found that it's even more effective at inspiring an outpost's own people. Once you have made your choice, please record them on the provided forms and send them back to the Arche. And please be sure to feed her before she leaves. She prefers berries, but she'll accept prickly pears as well. Monkey keep you, Amira Iskander Trading Company. Okay, so we can set whatever banner we want to have. And I wonder, have they always looked like this? We got one with the monkey, we got one with the sword, and we got one with the vitality, which I'm not sure what it is, if it's like a sunflower or if it's like, maybe it's even a sun. But the one that I like the most is Banner of Cunning. I feel like probably my favorite one. But at the same time, Banner of Strength could be really good because it means when we mine things like ore, stone, clay, we will be getting a lot more clay while mining. So it could be kind of good, but at the same time, if we have Banner of Cunning, we will be able to trade more. So we can have like a trade town pretty much that buy in a lot of clay and things we need instead. And we will move around really quickly. I wonder what town name we should have for this one. Do you guys have any good names? Juvia's name is Sandcastle Village. Maybe I can do a combination of Swedish and English. So it would be Sandby, which would be like Sand Village, like that. Or we can go for a totally random name as well. It's a Man of the East. Krogesha. Maybe this one. Kalra. I kinda like this one. Kalra, that feels easy to say. Dream destination for vacation. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like now in life I would like to visit a place that has like a lot of nature. So I think maybe Switzerland or Norway can also be pretty cool. Because Norway we have the beautiful fjords, and I would love also to go there with my kayak because I bought one last year and paddle with it. It would be awesome. And Switzerland has some beautiful nature as well. At least what I've seen on like short videos and so on. But at the same time, I feel like if I want to travel, I want to see nature, I want to see landscape, I want to see like old buildings. I'm not really interested in like go lay down on the beach and become warm in the sand. I don't feel like that's me. I would love to like explore, adventure and stuff like that. Yeah, that would be awesome, Veronica. The ball just goes away. Where did it go? No one knows. It went into the void. Maybe the Titan boss will bring it into the battle. He brings up everything we've thrown over the border that we thought we could just throw over and put the trash away, but then he comes back and throws it on us. But yeah, let's go banner cutting and name Kalra. Oh, France. I love nature, but at the same time, going to like a village and like being there, and if there's like an old village, like France has a lot of old villages and old houses and so on as well. It's kind of cool to just walk around and kind of feel in the place where you're at. The town where I live is also fairly old, not super old, but it's from when Sweden was changing a lot, and at one point it was even going to be the capital of Sweden, but it never became that. But there's some pretty cool things to look at. But they never finished the village, so it was supposed to be like fully fortified with walls and everything. An abandoned village was 2.5 hour walk. Nice. Was it a good one? Was it worth it? Outpost established. Nice. The place where I live now also has some real old roots, even older roots than the big town. So where I live now, I'm not sure which 100, but it is from like the Vikings actually used it to live around the area where I live now. There's like a big river there, and there used to be like some kind of village there. And I think last year they found a lot of like poles in the water that was used to defend against other people that would try to go to land. And pretty nearby there's a lot of different old Viking places to visit. And we were at one last year that had a lot of those big formation that looks like big longboats. Had like a ton of those and rune stones and so on. It's pretty cool. Ah, collapsed. Yeah, nature will take its course as well. Arca prods with a satchel. Apparently, in addition to the leather, Arca's satchel contains some building materials and a small pouch full of coins labeled Outpost Founding Incentive. Got clay bricks and gold, thank you. Once the Outpost Founding forms are filled and back in their satchel, Arca picks it up and starts on her journey back to the closest Iskander Trading Agency office. Okay, keep your fox friend. Okay, let's put out some tents. Why are they called Nord tents? Okay, I guess it's just a placeholder that got stuck with them. I'm guessing so. Let's put out some trees, why not? And we can have like a basic camp. We can also make a band to start his work with making a little kiln. And this is a fairly new workstation, I think. For molding clay into useful building parts that do not require a more personal touch. We all came from the same mold. It is the clay we were made of that defines us. Oh, thank you, man. Super kind of you. Welcome as a member of my channel, man. Thank you, thank you. You guys are so kind today. I'm almost getting goosebumps because I'm so happy that you guys support me like that. So awesome. Good to have you guys. Yes sir, yes sir. A strong dude is nearby. Oh, I'm a strong dude. I catch a strange beast and I tame them. I can sell you some once in a while. Mostly as pets. Sometimes I can also bring these. Guardian griffins guard the town. Haulers beast dudes haul items to the storage. Place down my beast pet shop to call me. I will come back again after many days in the wild, so just wait. So I really like what the Mother Finder Sword did with this one. So instead of him arriving randomly, he actually made a thing that you put out in the world and you summon him when you want him. And I think that's great because that means you're not going to be so spammed as you used to be with the messages. So let's see, we've got clay bricks and fire bricks. A stack of bricks used to make clay structure. Vitrified bricks resistant to heat of advanced furnaces and ovens. Okay. So this is used for like making those workstations, I guess. So this is what we build with, I'm guessing. I'm gonna make like 10 of those, let's do that. Yeah, it's snowing cold in here, yeah. And hello as well. Hello, how you doing, man? Okay, so let's wait until we have the workstation. Here's the beast pet shop. I'm not gonna put it out for now because I'm not gonna use it for now. But let's also get the shepherd doing things. And we can make some basic animal fodder to begin with. And let's maintain 5, so those need fruits and thatch, okay? And let's make a little field for them. So let's go in here. Or is it this one? There we go. So let's maybe keep the animals over here by the water. We can have rabbit, duck and pollo coop. Rabbit reproduce quickly and can be slaughtered for jerky pelts and sometimes bones. I'm thinking of going for this one actually. I love to have pollos, but oh, we can only have 4 of them. Okay. 9 chickens. Only 4 rabbits. What? It feels like you should be able to have more than 4 rabbits here. 5 of those ducks. Let's go for some chickens. And if you want, you can harvest the grass, because then we can reuse that for making the food. So I queued up in the shepherd in here, we queued up this one. That requires thatch, so if we cut the grass we get thatch, and with the thatch we turn that into better food, together with some fruit and the vegetables. Only fruits, I guess, yeah. If we're talking about tourism, I'm planning to visit Ukraine after the war ends, especially Kyiv, a very beautiful city. Yeah, it looks like it has actually a lot of beautiful architecture there as well. I didn't know too much about Ukraine before this entire thing. I don't think we're gonna talk about it too much here on the live stream, but we all kind of know what's going on with it, and it looks pretty beautiful. When I'm looking on those like live streams, I haven't searched a lot of photos, but I can see that they have some beautiful buildings. I feel like most towns or most countries do have some pretty beautiful things. You just have to look for them. Oh, didn't I turn it on? Let's see. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I do hope it's gonna end soon. And that being in a good way with a lot of people still living. I'm gonna move this one. Maybe they should have a little beautiful tree in there. Yeah, let's do that. They can have a beautiful tree. And something we can queue up here, because with Ace we have the fence tool. So if we go with this one, we don't have wood. That's pretty good that it actually shows that I don't have a carpenter level 1. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna switch to the set of clay. This one. So these ones I guess we can do because it doesn't say anything. What does this mean? What did he mean with that thing? Oh, is that... No, what is that? Ah, we can add another piece. Okay. Interesting. Ah, big tree. Yeah, it's an beautiful acacia. Huge tree when it becomes like that. They're pretty beautiful. Makes me think a bit about maybe the Lion King, and I'm pretty sure they have something similar to that. If it's the same, not sure. Ooh, there's some beautiful animal sounds. I really love when the games put in the detail with making things. I'm gonna cancel all these again. I think we need it to be one more to make it fit. There we go. And there we go. And then what we do, we go ahead and remove one. We can keep the animals inside. I'm gonna make a gate. I'm not sure if we can add a gate in here. Can we do that? It would be really awesome with, let's say this would have another button to add gates. That would be awesome. So then you can just click like gate, place it there. Instead of, you know, dragging, it would be click, place. That would be awesome, I think. Daily update. Okay, net worth is low. Friendly stranger, hello friendly stranger. Let's get a few things out. So this can be our starting working area. And the shepherd, I guess they can work nearby as well. Always have a problem starting in the desert. Can you show where to find... Oh, where to find clay? If they haven't changed the game, you just have to dig down pretty much. I don't think we have to dig in the river, because that would be a bad thing performance-wise. But I'm not sure. I think we can just dig down pretty much. Maybe move the animal pasture one block away from the water and make... Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm hoping my chickens won't be swimming. But I get the idea. I think we're gonna go like that. I'm not sure if it actually cancels the crafting if you remove the things you put out. Ah, this is new things. Molded clay. This didn't exist when I played last time. So that need molded clay. Wow, that's gonna be a lot of extra work to do those things. But it's pretty quick to craft, so as long as we keep the materials close by, it should be fine. And that makes a huge difference if you keep the material close by. A huge one. And to do that, I don't think we have to worry too much about it because we have limited amount of storage for now. But it would be good to set up your storage. For example, we can have like this one, or that one, for example. And we can drop like things that we want to have nearby the potter. So we would have like clay nearby the potter. Things that we work with pretty much. And then we would put out these ones. That's like the drop of location. So we can have like 1 or 2 of those and we drop everything you craft directly there. And then the potter goes back to this one, picks up new things. Drop it off here, pick up, drop it off here, and do that over and over. And then other people will eventually bring it from this one to, for example, this one. And store every like thing in those eventually. So I'm gonna plan out to do a few things. This is level 2. I'm gonna start with the ceramic supply basin first. So this needs also unfired pottery. That didn't exist before either, so there's a lot more steps. But it's kind of cool as well. I hope it's not gonna take too long though to do the things. And then we're gonna do, let's say, 2 of these. And these we can queue up as well, 2 of those. Okay, so this is the same kind as this one. But it has 32 slots instead. But I don't think this can store the same thing as this one, but I could be wrong. Ooh, dinner. What are you having for dinner? A friendly stranger approaches. Oh, it's this guy again. This guy talks too much. This guy pretty much teaches you about the fuel system. I'm not gonna go through it this time. I feel like he talks too much, so even though I clicked I don't want to talk to him, he's still writing 3 times to me. I'm gonna go look. Okay. It's gonna be a surprise for you as well. That's good. I don't think too much ahead of the time with cooking either, so that's fine. Sometimes I do, but not most of the time. A goblin with a bucket approaches. Hey, you fool! I found this bucket, but it's trash, so it must be yours. It does not fit my head, you see? Pat points to own head. I don't care about what you do with it. You can burn it for all I care. Throws the bucket in the ground, kicks it, and then goes away angry. Angry little gobbo. I like that guy. He's so funny when he comes. I think he actually visits you later on as well. When you progress through the town upgrade. Pretty nice. Hey, I'm supposed to talk too much. I know the English word, but it's vegetables which are not so yummy. How did the vegetable look? Welcome back, Muffin. Welcome back. Okay, so I think we got kind of started. I kind of want to have the town running in the background, and I'm gonna make like a temporary house, and I'm gonna use the base buildings for this. Just so they have something to do while we're designing a castle. And let's maybe do the clay dormitory. This one has a lot of space inside. This one have maybe not as much as I thought. Is this a new one? I think they used it to be a different one. Ah, there's some different, 3 different ones for the shepherd. Nice. Okay, Veronica, nice to have you here today. Hope to see you soon again. Laundry day, yeah. I really wish I had my own washing machine inside my apartment, but I don't. Okay, we're just gonna go like this, I think. Yesterday had summer place to sleep, and we also had the tents. And then I think we're gonna get kind of started with it, I guess. Let's gonna read this as well. Aha! There's nothing like the sight of a brand new outpost, eh? With your hard work, this desolate land will soon be nexus of wealth and prosperity. We'll be back tomorrow with a whole store, but in the meantime, here's a starting steak the company provided. 1 prickly pear basket, pumpkin, clay oil, cheap milk, watermelon juice, and fruity mead. Thank you, thank you. Beetroot. Beetroot. I had to Google that on my phone. Beet feels familiar, but not beetroot. Oh! Those like reddish ones? Or maybe pinkish? In Swedish that would be, I guess, rödbetor. Which would be translated as, I guess, red beets, I guess. Yeah, rödbeta, I think. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Hello, Ahmet. Welcome back. We're set up the shepherd. We're building a house that we just gonna have and put out a little starting place, kinda. That's the only thing we've done, and I want to look at doing the castle. I'm gonna remove a few things. Maybe we can put it here. That's a good amount of space. Is the music like loud enough, by the way, or is it super low? Okay, see if anyone wanna remove that. What music? What? A big castle? Why a castle? Because maybe it can be pretty nice. I feel like I want to try to build something pretty big. But I'm still not sure for the shape for how we're gonna do it. If it should be more like an military defensive thing with thick walls, look really defensive, or if it should be potentially a little bit more open. It could be like even trees grown there, like its own little park kinda. Or it will be like a more defensive fortification kinda. I'm gonna make it as an entire piece, like an entire castle, as one. I could split it up in pieces as well, of course. But if I decide to share it, it would be nice to have it as a one piece, I think. Hello, Matti. Can you create a magic town? A magic town? How do you mean? Hello, dude, man. How you doing, man? Long time no see. How you doing? Always nice to see you, man. Yeah, first stream in a long time. I'm waiting for my people to... Oh yeah, we have to remove someone from building. I'm waiting for them to harvest a few things. So Heath, you're gonna be my main builder for now. Let's see if we can get them down from there. A blend function AM beauty, yeah. I'm not sure like exactly how I want to make the shape for it. I feel like it's gonna be kind of experimental, I guess. Every town made by Banto's magic? Maybe. I'm doing pretty good. It has been a long time. How have you been? And recently I've been really good, but before that I was really tired of work and everything, really. To be honest. And really tired of like the dark days, but now it's bright days. School has started. I'm only at work 2 times every 2 weeks. And the vacation's getting closer and closer. So only happy thoughts lately, I would say. It's pretty awesome. Been out walking a lot also. How have you been, dude man? Oh yeah, that's true. The magical floating rock, yeah. Yeah, we're doing the floating island thing. It would be kinda cool to like make with an even smaller island, like you know in Minecraft you have those skylands. But you will start out with like a geomancer, you will get blocks and create things, but I'm not sure if you can create more things than you consume to craft the things. I'm not entirely sure if you can do that. But it would be pretty cool if that would work. Maybe in cross style, like old Templar castles. Let's see, cross style. I'm gonna search for Templar castle on Google. Yeah, like a thick fortification. A few towers here and there. Ooh, a VR setup and making trees and stuff, that's cool. Which headset did you go for? Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, dude. Danny. Castle. Oh, it was born out of it. Okay, nice. Oh, yeah. That sounds promising and fun. Okay, so I think we're gonna have the castle on the foundation. And I kind of want... I don't think I want the people to go in like from this floor. I want to have like an staircase leading up to the entrance to the castle. Oh, a rift S. Is there a rift named S? Don't know too much about the headset these days. Cheers from Spain, Banto. Always nice to see your videos. Hello, Gomez. How are you doing today? And thank you so much. We're gonna try to do a castle today, but I'm feeling a little bit unsure where I would start with it, to be honest. I think we'll start somewhere. That's kind of how I go with building. I have some kind of idea, I put a few blocks here and there, start playing around with it, and it turns into building, hopefully. But we can make it part by part. Maybe we just make the outer section first. So I'm thinking we will use some clay bricks. And I might use this color fawn. You could also make an castle tower with a big airship attached since it's flying. Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. Big castle, yeah. We can have an airship next to it, to the castle also, yeah. Oh yeah, Beat Saber could be fun. It looks really complicated though. You find it hard to play? It looks really cool. I think we're gonna get started and see what we end up with. So I'm starting with like a staircase. And I wonder if I should just make it kind of flat as the staircase. If we go like that maybe? Then let's say we go up. I think we go up every step. Or maybe not, maybe every other step. It looks like it's going up a little bit too quick. Maybe something like that, and we can imagine the entrance would be over here. Oh, okay. Maybe it just looks hard when you like watch videos with it. And then the idea here would be that we have some kind of thing that will make us not fall down. And we can do that in any kind of color. We can make it in green if we want to, if we want it to really, really pop out. Or we can make it in a similar color, or maybe a little slightly different one. Like maybe that one. Ooh, wife is also fighting a Beat Saber, that's awesome. I wish I had a wife to play a Beat Saber with. That'd be awesome. So this is gonna be like the entrance, and all shapes is gonna be kind of rough. I feel like we will go into that later with designing. Like we could go ahead and change this already, like we could remove some parts. Sometimes I like to do that. But what I think we will do with this one later on is probably that we're gonna make things a little bit thicker here and there to fortify it. But yeah, this would be where you go in then. And there's some risky things to this, since I'm making this in blocks, that I will combine the blocks too much in many places, and when I change the tag it will change it to a roof everywhere or something like that. So we also have to be careful about that. But let's figure out kind of the size of this thing. I want to go with odd numbers. So let's say we go out from this one, let's say... Like it's gonna be a big one, it's gonna be a big place. 17, so from that. 17 from this. So it's from there to 17. 17. Okay, so we're not actually gonna go like that. I think we have to go there and there. Actually, that's gonna be the same, isn't it? Yeah. Then we got 8. Is this one set up wrong, maybe? Ah, maybe I have to calculate from this one. It could be that. Because that's like an extra piece. I think that's why. $49. Then we can go 49. If we want to have the same, we don't have to have the same, but we could go 49 down here as well. Dinner speedrun, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, I feel like it would be fun to try that, and it probably is quite a good exercise to play Beat Saber as well, I would guess. So, I'm gonna remove that, and let's get it back again, and then we're gonna remove it. I'm just gonna drag from that to down here. Then we got the 51 by a 51 it should be. Yeah. So we have something to work from. Then let's elevate this up. Like so. So then we got like an, I would say like a good foundation to work on. Then we got something to get started with. And I'm kind of thinking of working a bit on the outside before I go to the inside. I'm not sure if I should do that, but I kind of want to do that. So I'm thinking of adding something like that to the sides. Playing on hard is for sure work up a sweat. The reason I bought the Beat Saber was for the workout. Oh, that's nice. I mean, combining fun with the workout, that's great. That's awesome. How much did it cost to buy the headset? Yeah, but I can imagine the art thing is feeling pretty awesome. Okay, so we get something like that. Then let's do 5. Then we do this again. Do the same over here. Do 5. Do this again. And we just keep repeating that. Hello, hello! I'm back since the Twitch days. Hello, Norwegian Mustard Lord. Good to see you again, man. How have you been and how is your day today? I'm mainly streaming on YouTube these days, but I had quite a break again. I'm trying my luck over here for a while. I'm going to play some Rec Room with a friend. Have a happy time creating. Thank you. Rec Room, what do you do in that game? I feel like I have heard about it, but I'm not sure. But have a good one with your friend. Say hello. Okay, let's see. There we go. So that could be a start. I don't think we have to do something there for now. So then we get up here. And it's quite a big place, but we will see what's gonna happen with everything. $44 for everything? Really? That's super cheap, man. Is it named... what did you say again? Rift S? Yeah, I mean, I would be expecting like at least a $300 at least. I'm doing great, but COVID has been a huge loss. My dad's dad died because of oh man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it has been rough. I'm hoping we're gonna look into some better days soon. Have a good one, Norwegian Master Lord. So nice to see you again though. Welcome back, Veronica. Oculus Rift S. I gotta check it out. Maybe it's cheap here as well. Okay, so here we got the base. And should we do some big walls around here? We can probably use a room tool for this. Like we could go like that with some walls around. Or we can maybe make it go like that. So we will leave like one block over there. Just to create like some more shape to the building. But also having it kind of flat makes it look kind of powerful. Oh wow, cable $120? Oh my god, that's an expensive cable. I bought a really long HDMI cable for my TV that I have behind me. And it's like a 4K, so it was like 5 meters. It was kind of expensive. But I feel like I would actually need like an 7 meters to make it perfect. But those are really expensive if you're gonna do 120 hertz and 4K. So I can use it in that now, but cable is a little bit short. I can't like put it away. I want to have it in my apartment pretty much. To make it also look good. Ah, second-hand store. They had a VR headset. I wonder when I'm gonna see something like that in stores here. So it's hard to know where to start with this. I'm just gonna look on some Google Images, see if I can get some inspiration. Ah, okay. I got some new ideas first before we go too far. So I saw an image on a castle fort, and they kind of made like a tower out here. So you go after the stair into the tower, and then you're like inside the walls after that. I think I'm gonna try that actually. It could be kind of nice. And it attaches down here to the bottom potentially as well. Let's give that a try at least. So then it would be not super big, it would be something like that only. And then let's see then. Let's remove it. Oh, okay. So you were really lucky. And it's working, so there's like no problems with it seems, so that's great. I wonder if you can just drag this down. I think it may create some errors, so I'm gonna be sure to make sure we pull this in like that, and then we can drag it down. There we go. And then we can just change the floor color to match that one. Ah, no worries, no worries. I hope you guys can have fun. That's cool of you to have the stream open. And let's see here. Some walls. So that's the idea then. We're gonna go to an door over here. And that should be fine. It is kind of small, this thing. Then, when I looked on Google, they had like, it was going down almost like that, as a little support kinda. And I guess we can do that after. We don't really have to do it right now. We don't have to create a lot of the final detail yet. I didn't work the time travel with the sleeping. Yeah, that would have been great. Okay, so let's see. I'm kind of leaning towards where I made these things to maybe have towers that go out over them. So let's say we would have, so there would be maybe 5 or 7. And it would be like an overhang of 2 blocks outside. And then we would do like that. There's gonna be a lot of experimentations with this. But I kinda like that, it's pretty nice. Like so. And on these we're gonna kinda see if we can do the same. I'm gonna go figure out how to export my my tree to Blender files. I can oh yeah, that would be awesome. I can open that then. Did you know that you can even open up like 3D files directly in Windows these days? And you can even preview it like with different shadows and light settings. Pretty cool. I'm really hoping I'm gonna get into the school that I'm applying for. It seems really cool, like they have companies in the same building, game developer companies, and some pretty famous ones as well, and you have like 30 weeks that where you get to work, like you learn by working pretty much. And in Sweden it's so nice also because you get the kind of education for free, I guess. You don't have to pay anything, you actually get paid for taking education. It's pretty nice. There's also like loans that you can have as extra to make it possible to go around with your economy. I think we're gonna pull these down also. I'm not sure if this is gonna create issues when we pull it down into already existing blocks. I hope not. It could maybe do that. Let's try to change it and see if it's clipping. Looks like it should be fine. Plan to create either a forest or park. I will use my first tree in it. Maybe if I get good enough, I will be able to create some free assets. Oh yeah, definitely. That is something I want to do as well. Like, I feel like it would be... I feel like I have like a dream about how I want some things to be now, and I'm really excited to see if that's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I have a lot of ideas for the future now that I'm hoping to be able to do eventually. And it will involve creating 3D as well. Okay, so these are gonna be towers. And I'm not sure how the tower's gonna look for now, but it's gonna be towers. And we could maybe increase the size of these. And we can actually select them all at the same time. We can do like this, double click them all. Here we go, same size. Oh, yeah, we can do some Obsidian not included on the stream someday if you want. I would say like I played it quite a bit, but I'm still kind of a beginner at it. I haven't went far in it, but it would be fun to do so. I would be like a pure noob compared to all the people that play it a lot, but it's a really cool game. I love the concept. So the idea I have over here as well, after that, is to add some more walls or some more rooms. And these are gonna be, I think, a little bit lower when we start with them. Push them down. Drag the walls down, maybe 1, 2 steps. Maybe 2 steps. Yeah. Hello Yurai, how are you doing today? Good to see you. Hundreds of hours in that game and still a total beginner. Yeah, like I feel like I haven't gone past a certain stage in the game. Like there's some things I have to figure out a little bit pretty early on actually. Like making sure I can clean as many things up as possible. I know you can use like Glorified and so on, I think, for cleaning out the, like if you have a lot of pollutions and stuff like that. There's dirt and things like germs. What are you building? I'm working on an desert castle kinda. Oh yeah, same. I think it was early access as well. Yeah. Wasn't that game in early access for a really long time? And we're kind of figuring out everything with the build as we go. So I'm kind of having an idea here. I'm thinking of having another tower here, but it would be kind of weird to have a tower next to these. But then I was also thinking maybe it could be almost like not a tower, but it would be almost like, a balcony thing. Where it would be like that. Then towers there, and then it would be, of course, be some kind of wall in the back here that would go up like that, so people can just sneak through. Hello, Stone, by the way. How are you doing today? Before the germs win the game. Ah, then you probably had the game before me, because I think I always had germs in the game. I'm gonna experiment with this idea. I'm gonna do it like that, and a lot of coloration will come as we go with this. So we're gonna start doing it like this, Later on, we will see, are we gonna keep it, are we not gonna keep it, are we gonna do something different? Because we don't have to feel locked with what we've done. And another thing that is pretty cool, since we made this with blocks the entire thing, that means if we want to, we can like reshape later on. We can make like an underground area, like we can drag this down and create a hole under it really easily. We can even make it so it prepared so it could like dig down to the very bottom as well. And you can have like even a mine under it, or like a prison or whatever you want to have, or a treasury. Palace of a size of a small medium island would fit better here in opinion, but I'm trash at designing. When you make something really big and you're making it as one big chunk, I feel like it can definitely be, yes, intimidating, is that the right word for it? Like, you might not have a clear idea of what it's gonna be, but as you keep working with it, you're gonna turn it into something, I think. And here we're gonna make it a little bit different. So with these we have it connected with 5 blocks. So with this one, I guess we could have it the same actually. Yeah, we could. We could have like that. But then we just make this one. Let's go. I think I know how I'm gonna do it. Then I think we go with that thing. Maybe we don't need that stair in the back. Yeah, I think we can go like that. Then it will overhang the same. I think that's what I'm gonna do. If we want to, we can fill this in. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm just gonna leave it open like that for now. What tribe? Tribe? What is tribe? Let's see, where do I have the bottom? Here it is. So something like that, I guess. And we could just add like another room here if you want to. And then we can drag this down and double click that. And then what we do is to remove the walls with the hole tool, and not this one, because that will remove everything like that. Here goes the castle. This one, I think we're just gonna keep it open like that. If we need a wall, we're just gonna add it inside later on. But for now, I'm gonna remove it like so. And we don't need that one either, really. And same one over here. There we go. Don't overroom this castle. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna have a space for like a park inside. It really depends on how we do it. If it's gonna be, let's say we go in here and there would be like a main building over here. It could be in the center as well. Maybe in the center can be kind of cool. And maybe at the sides there can be like some barracks for soldiers over here. And maybe that room could be for like cooks, so they could be cooking food here as well. And if we go down under, we can actually make some cheese too. Oh, we're playing with Rye children. The desert people. But I also have loads and loads of mods, and I think you can see them in the description of the live stream, I think. There may be something potentially missing in there. And a few ones that I don't use anymore. And Speechless is doing some feeding. Oh yeah, we need to make the manger. Can we make a mang with the potter in the beginning? That's where we put the food. Click demolish instead, yeah. Would be great, right? So shepherd bin and grinder. And we needed the kiln, I think was the name of the furnace. This one. So we need to get some clay, and I know that was asked before. And how do you get clay? It should be by just mining downwards. So we can make like a little hole somewhere. Like, we can even make it by the edge here if we want to. Make like a staircase to go down. Ooh, invaders, okay. So then we can just dig down here. Here we go, that should give some clay. Okay, let's see. We don't have any solars. There's some little stonelings. Shouldn't they have like claylings, I guess? Maybe they exist as well. Let's see here. Let's go for high wall. That's gonna be our first footman. Oh, we don't have a sword. Okay. Can I even make a sword? Oh. Herbalist idol. Oh, this one looks cool. I've never seen that. Practice spear. Required to promote a hearth into a footman. Oh, level 4. Okay. I guess we have to rally everyone. Let's band together and fight them. And we can buy some clay, why not? One thing that's good to do is to set this as a default storage as we have here, but since it's full it can't go there. But if you have to set to default storage nowadays, and if you have to keep clay inside, whenever you buy things and so on, or I think even complete some quests perhaps, if it is in a category and you have default storage and there's space inside, it will get teleported inside. It's really cool. Ah, 25th March. Oh, that's pretty soon. I hope it's gonna heal fast. And then I guess you gotta be trying to do some kind of like exercises to make it get like strengthen up again. Can take a while. But if you're determined, it's gonna go good. Look at them enjoying some drinks. What are they drinking now? Fruity mead. This guy is getting watermelon, Mr. Banto. Eve is getting some sheep milk. Warm sheep milk in the desert. That does sound not too good to me. Probably get old very soon. But yeah, we should be getting quite a bit of clay now. I hope so. And we need to keep making these parts. We have one mound of clay at the moment. And I'm gonna go into settings. There's a thing like with the ladders in the game. So they add ladders nowadays if you have Ace mod when mining. But I remember, I think I added so they don't remove the ladders after they are done. And this one can be used, by the way, if you can't reach the ingredients and... but like it said, it can cause a lot of alerts, too many, sometimes. Oh, okay, I still have it on. I have it off. Let's remove them after. So this should give plenty of clay to get started. Let's make sure we have everything in order here. We're gonna make that at the top. And I feel like we're gonna do a normal stockpile for now. Does Spear know how to fight back? Yeah. Let's put Authorised on that one. This one as well. So this one we're still missing a few little pieces, windows, beds, doors and lamps. But we're gonna get them now since I'm making the kill that we waited for so long. Okay, let's do a little bit more mining down here. Get a bit more clay. 13 by 13. That should be pretty nice. So, I guess while they are busy doing things, after this one is out, we're gonna go back to the castle. But this one, we have to make sure this one gets done. I'm not gonna harvest the grass for now. Because if we do, they don't gonna have any food. We're gonna let the grass grow for now. Someone left us a gift and a letter. Many greetings, Polito. I've just left to meet my caravan and go home. The world needs the Fernand and the Fernand needs the world. But I didn't want to leave without sharing one last thing to help you get started. Keep on growing. P.S. Stored a hunk of hard coal. Well, it will be very useful in the future. We got some brown coal, hard coal, ingot and peats. Nice. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, yeah, we're on a floating island. And there's some floating islands here as well. And over here we got another one. Okay. That will be some balconies. How should I do here? Should I keep kind of open here? I'm thinking of making like an arch here maybe. So we would do something like that. I feel like here we can probably do... If we do a door, we can do it like that to make it look more defensive. Throw in a door. Ah, I thought the island was bigger. I feel like it is probably plenty space, but we're playing on a small map for performance sake. But the normal maps are way bigger. So this would be where you get inside then. Then we will need another door on this one. We have 3 doors. We could have another here, but I think I'm gonna keep that open. I'm gonna time travel to breakfast. Okay, we can head and remove a few more things. Ah, they are not the same. Here we go. One to 10. How bigger? How big the normal world is compared to this one? And probably at least twice the size, I think. But this size works really good. And if you play without the islands, there will be landscape all around, so it is a pretty big map still. But it's kind of nice to have some environment around. Even if I don't go there, I just feel like it feels a bit better when you can see a little bit of a forest far away or something like that, or a big rock or something. Hello Karadze, good to see you again, man. How are you doing today? Good to see you again, man. Akbar Umaya. Oh yeah, I was gonna name some people. I had one I wanted to be a blacksmith, so... It was Ahmet, I think, that wanted to be the blacksmith, if I remember right. I think it's spelled like that. Let's type blacksmith. I also have a girl, so if anyone wanna name the girl, do let me know. That's good to hear, Kladze. Have you guys had some good weather over in Denmark? I'm guessing you guys had so too, right? We're doing like a castle today. And it's not too much going on at the moment. It's big and so on, but a lot of shape is gonna come as we go. And for the towers, I'm not entirely sure how I want to do them. If I want to do, you know, those kinds of towers that have those going up, or if I should make more like a normal roof on them. But I think I want to do something like that. Maybe not that simple, but something like that. And if we want to, we can make a really big one. Maybe they wouldn't even be like towers then. Because we have like a balcony down here, right? What if we would make a balcony between these two? It may be a bit too much. They don't look the same at the moment. Oh, maybe they do actually. So would it be a balcony on top? I don't think it's gonna be good, but it could be like that. Dome towers are Arab-like. They will fit well. Okay, like a dome. I also had ideas to make and add some wood like that around them. They don't have to be that tall far up though. They could be further down. Because Rice Children do have a lot of those, like you can see on this one, right? So I may do something like that. Hello, hello, how are you doing? What is your name? Good to have you here today. Have you had a good day? So I'm kind of leaning towards something like this. Sax, okay, welcome Sax, how you doing, man? So, this isn't like the final form though, this is just like a part of it. Just gonna experiment a bit. It's fun to do that from time to time. So I'm thinking if I would do something like this. Like that. Then maybe... Then we would have like some windows here, and they can be used for looking out, like these ones. Or we can make some bigger ones. We also have like this one, we can fit in the center if you want to. It could be like that, but we are just experimenting, so it's not sure it's gonna be like this. Good idea, thank you. And yeah, it's gonna be like a watchtower on the castle. But then we also need a kind of roof. Like we could do that kind of like that you stand on top. But maybe we should do like a dome like that was suggested as well. A cannon on top. Yeah, that would be powerful. Or like a cannon in the middle to shoot outside. That would be cool. It would be nice if we had some cannons. Like we do have turrets in the game, right? But it would be cool with a mod that actually had some cannons. Oh wow, 7 FPS with Onai? Yeah, then you need an upgrade. I hope you're gonna get one. Computers are so expensive at the moment though. I'm really happy. Like I bought my NVIDIA RTX 3070 and it was already overpriced. It was like, I think like 700 euros when I bought it. And the recommended price is like 400. But I think now they're up to like 1,400 euros or something stupid like that. Let's see. Ah, maybe they've gone down a little bit in price, maybe. If they even have them in stock, that is. Okay, they're like 1,000 euros now instead, so that's a bit better again. But still, it's way too expensive. DDR4 memory, I think it's at a pretty affordable prices these days. Still, I hope so. And CPUs are also pretty stable in prices if it hasn't changed. And probably SSDs is pretty stable. They might have increased a bit. Ah, Don't Starve, that's a good game. I played Don't Starve together recently, like maybe not too recently, but like a month or two ago with a friend. And that game is a lot of fun, but I have never gone far in it. It feels like we go to a certain point and either we die or for whatever reason we stop, like maybe we call it a day and the next day we're like, I'm gonna play something else. But we did finish Terraria, the latest update recently. It was pretty cool. A lot of fun. We defeated it on the hardest difficulty as with 3 players and it was quite challenging, but it was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, the gas prices are insane. And it just keeps going up, like both for gas and diesel as well. I don't have a car either, so I don't have to care much about it. But I'm also thinking, since I'm going with the buses, what is gonna happen to the bus prices? Or are they gonna stay the same, so it's actually gonna make sense to go with the bus these days? Because before it felt like it didn't make sense with your economy to go like with a bus instead of driving. Felt like it wasn't a big difference. Now maybe if buses keeps their prices, maybe it's gonna be more people taking the buses. Starbound, yeah, that's a good game. I haven't went far with Starbound, but I do dig that game. I think I prefer Terraria though, but Starbound has a lot of potential as well. It's really cool that they can move in so many NPCs in Starbound, I think, and they probably feel a bit more lively compared to the Terraria NPCs, because the Terraria NPCs don't feel like they have a lot of character though if you speak with them, but they don't like do so many things. Ah, electric buses. Ah, maybe our buses are that as well. I don't know. I remember my mom used to be together with a guy that drove buses, and at that point I think they used some special fuel named Blue something. I'm not sure what it was, but it was something special. I don't know what it was. Yeah, that crossover was cool, and the boss in Terraria from Don't Starve was really awesome. It was a really nice boss fight. A lot of nice mechanics. Multiplayer? Do you mean Stonehearth or the other games? I'm kind of leaning towards going with this tower. However, I wonder how it's gonna look if I do 2 of them next to each other. Might be a bit too much. I'm gonna try it, and then we're gonna decide. So, I think I did like that. Like so. And then we drag these up. So they are kind of connecting, as you can see there. Ah yeah, Stonehearth do have multiplayer. It is maybe not the best ever made in a multiplayer game, but I'm really happy that they decided at the very last development they went in and actually added it, so it's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna change the color of this. This should be darker. But if you play multiplayer in Stonehearth, what I would recommend is first live close to the person you're playing with if possible. And make sure the host have a fast internet connection. And that the host is the one with the fastest computer. Because the host is the one that will be doing most of the things. So that way you will have the best performance available. And it do use quite an like significant amount of bandwidth. Like when you're playing the game, you upload quite a bit when you get far into a game. So make sure you have like a pretty stable upload connection. Ah, new buses, nice. Well, yeah, we did, yeah. And I think we will do so again, because there have been some requests for it, so I think we should look into that again. So a lot of you guys can join, but if we're gonna restrict the amount of maximum Hearthlings to an amount, which could be maybe 10 per people or even less, maybe 7 or 8, maybe even 8 only, because then more people can join, we can keep the performance pretty stable, and see what works. And that means we will have to play differently, we have to think differently, because then we have to work together. Like, let's say one player is doing a lot of blacksmithing, so I could, for example, maybe you have the blacksmith and I will be ordering equipment from you, so I give you gold, whatever you need, and you give me armor and weapons, and maybe I will give you, I think everyone's probably gonna make their own food, I'm guessing, but maybe I will be working with a weaver. I would be making clothing for your people, for example. So we're gonna try this, and I think it looks kind of okay with them next to each other. They look a little bit tall at the moment, and we could make them shorter. I'm not sure if I want to have them that tall, we will see. I feel like that really depends on how we'll do at the center, but if we don't like this later on, we can always return, we can change it and adapt it. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I think once we start to put more and more things up, things are gonna make more sense of how I wanna have them. So, I guess we're gonna do the same thing over in other ones. I prefer to do that way because then you know that you have done everything the same, because later on it might be harder if you have taken a break from it. So I'm just gonna drag these out first. So what games are you guys playing recently? Have you guys got an Elden Ring? I heard that one's really popular. I haven't really played any Dark Souls games yet, but I have been interested in actually getting Elden Ring. It could be fun with something challenging. Soul series is awesome. I heard so. So that it could be fun to play Elden Ring. Have you played that one? Sekiro, is that also kind of the same? Heard about that game, and I'm not sure if they are kind of the same. What I'm gonna do here, I think this is gonna be faster. Then I'm just gonna drag over that and push this down again, maybe. 4 steps. One 112 operator, okay. It's like a simulator kind of game, I guess. Why are these gone red? What did I make different? Ah, okay. I thought something was different. You have to take emergency calls and send out the police. Okay, nice. Oh my gosh, we finally got a live stream. I'm so happy. Hello Sim, how are you doing today? We're working on an big fort castle, which is gonna keep changing and changing as we go, and we're gonna try to find out how we want it to look eventually. I hope so. You can choose your own town? Really? That's interesting. Let's make sure we have them the same. But they aren't really the same. Did I maybe drag this one down too low? So they were kind of correct first. Okay. Let's revert a few things. So I think the problem is we don't have that, right? Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. But a castle should take a long time, right? Okay, let's see if we get it right. I don't want to mess up now. So that's that part. And then it should have like something like this as well. Okay, so it's gonna go up one step as well. Doing well, just get an A. Oh, awesome. Good job, good job. Well done. Then you deserved something you like. Something to enjoy. Okay. So this one is gonna go away. A quick question. Livestream towns are different towns from... Oh yeah. Totally different towns. At least that is the case so far. And also, if you do miss a livestream and you don't wanna watch it anyway after, you can go and watch it later on as well. So the streams will be kept to watch after if you wish to do so. Oh yeah, different kingdom. This is the Rye Children, the desert people of the game. So totally different biome, different people. So a lot of things are different, and the aesthetics of the building is going to be different as well. And this one's going to be more of an, yeah, like a desert people. This is going to be like an fort castle. At the moment it feels more like a fort, I would say. Okay, so we're going to make this look the same. At the moment I'm kind of fixing a few things that I messed up. Hey, okay. Thank you. I do hope it's gonna be nice, but it's a big project. But I guess we're gonna see that when we get closer and closer to the like final results, I think. And who knows, we might remove some towers and so on later on. It really depends on if we think it fits. I'm always gonna keep like an open mind about this, that it can change. So here we want to drag that out. So this one as well. There we go. And here we still have to drag this up, so let's see so we have that correct, so we don't have to do the same thing again. Okay, so it's gonna start one block higher up like that, I guess. We're just gonna remove it after, I guess. So 4, 5, 6. Then we go back, remove this. I really miss a point of the game when with the old building system. Because with the old building system, you could make like a tower, and you can have another building, and if you drag block between the two buildings, like one here and one here, and then you would drag blocks from this one to this one, they would both become the same building, like that. They would became the same. So that way in the past, you could like design one tower and then he has added to the other one. So it saved a lot of time. Hello Bento, back at volleyball. Nice! Did it go good? Did it do some scores? Hope it went well. Volleyball can be pretty fun. Long since I did it, but it can be quite fun. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna drag this over. Is this over everything? Yes. And now we keep making the building super big. We go all the way up. Like this. It looks kind of cool when they're sticking out from the wall like that though. And I think it's maybe time for save. I do have autosave on, but we haven't not made an... I don't have autosave? Am I full with saves? I did have one save there. And there's the Viking, the YouTube town. That we're doing on the YouTube series. Probably some older towns here as well. But yeah, that's another one that was made for fun. I rebuilt like a ruin on that one. But that's nothing I have recorded or live streamed. So let's throw in some windows. And I like this one. It's a combo of different colors. I think this one blends with the wall too much, so I prefer this one. There we go, that one too. Hey Bento, also wanted to ask, since you live in Sweden, and I know it's a big... Are you close to Pudes? How do you mean? You mean like close where he used to live, or close to him? I live kind of far away from where he used to live. But I have lived in the same city at one point. When I was in the military, because in Sweden you have to, or at least you had to do the military for like a year or so. And at that time I did live in Gothenburg. A little bit outside. I do not know him, But I think he's a good guy. I do watch his videos from time to time, not as often anymore, but from time to time I do watch it. You watch him? How many towns do you have? At the moment in the save files, I don't have too many because the save files are so big in this game. So I have stored them away if I ever decide I want to open them again. So I have some really old towns, even back from the alpha days, kept on my hard drive, if I ever want to check it out again. And I also have some really old Stonehearth installed on my computer. So I have like the beta and alphas and so on my computer still. Just for fun if I ever want to like check it out for fun again. Like maybe like even make a video or live stream. Like I could do a live stream of the old Stonehearth some good days if you guys want. We can play that and see the difference. Oh yeah, he definitely changed. Some people like it less. I think I like him more the way he is now than before. Okay, let's do a little bit of designing here. I'm not sure the name of these things, if they're called awnings or something like that. Oh. Are you gonna buy some, Veronica? Hello Tom, how are you doing? Hello, hello. How are you doing this day? We are working on a desert castle. Love your building, thank you, thank you. This is kind of what we got so far with it. Not too exciting. And some things might change. Like I'm still not sure if I want to have 2 towers over here. I could have changed that 1 tower in the corner. But I kind of grew fond of this one. Kind of like the balcony there. But then I haven't decided what we'll do over here yet. Welcome, welcome back, Speechless. Good to see you again, man. Hope you had fun playing the game. Me? Streaming? Oh, okay. I'm streaming on YouTube. Looks killer, what's going on in the middle? Not so much. I haven't really fully decided what's gonna be in the middle. Like in one way we could have like an area that would be like an entrance, beautiful little park or something like that. And another one would be that we will make a big building in the middle. Not this big maybe, but like a really big one in the middle. Or we would make several buildings spread around. Can I get back to use interface? Where did my use interface go? Hello game. Doing great, nice. You're Dutch. There's a lot of Dutch people often here. I like them, they're nice. But yeah, we can do a big one in the middle. Could it be almost like a palace in the middle, kinda? Building like that? Who needs UI? Yeah, let's get it away. It's kinda nice to remove from time to time though, because it's kinda cluttery everywhere with that one. Kinda wish I could decrease the size of it if I want to. So sometimes I just remove it like that and look around. Merchants or King's House would be pretty cool, but you're the boss. Yeah, like we could split it up also. Like we could have it in the back here. That could be like a building for kind of the king in the back here, I guess. Big building. Then we can have some other buildings over here. Maybe one could be like some barracks. There could be some crafters as well, or some people living in some houses as well. And if we want to, this could be kind of like an open area. Where we have even some trees grown. We brought in some trees, we made a little garden. We do that. And that will mean the middle is gonna be kind of open. I think the game doesn't like that I'm messing with big structures at the moment. That one looks kind of stuck or something. Yeah. But yeah, something like that could work, I guess. Or maybe I don't need to have that kind of shape. Maybe it could be more shape that would be like that. So it's like longer this way. Yeah, I don't know how hard the UI scaling would be. I think it's made in HTML, so maybe it's not too hard to do. I don't know. I'm thinking like if it's made in HTML, you can probably scale everything as it is already. Potentially. Maybe it's not so hard to do, I don't know. Okay, stone, okay. And let's see. And this is gonna be kind of like a tower as well. I haven't really decided how that one's gonna... the final form for this one's gonna be. But we may do something like that on this one too. Maybe. But I think we're gonna return to that one later on. Okay. See you soon again then, Stone. I'm actually gonna also go take a little quick break and I'll be back in a little moment. I'm just gonna check so I made everything here. We do need to do a little bit of coloring. But I'm gonna go BRB as well. So I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Go to the restroom and so on. So be right back, guys. Let's see if I have my BRB screen still. There we go. Okay, be right back, guys. Okay, Heath. See you soon again. Have a good one, man. Good to have you here. Be right back. Have a good rest of your day, Heath. Hello guys, I'm back again. Okay, good luck with the homework, Tom. I hope it's gonna go good for you, man. What kind of homework are you gonna be doing? I never tried Hearts of Iron. I'm not sure if that's a kind of game I like. But I do enjoy a lot of Civilization. They're probably quite different games, but Civilization is pretty good. I haven't played the latest one yet. Heya, heya, heya. But I heard the latest one isn't as good as the one before that. Okay, so I think we're gonna be able to walk on these. I don't want these walls to be too big, but I'm kind of thinking of maybe increasing it one step. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh yeah, that's true. Thank you, thank you. Maybe I'm on a break, but I'm also playing the game at the same time. So I wonder if I should start working on a building on the inside, and maybe I can return to this later. I have some ideas that I'm gonna do later on, which I'm not entirely sure of how I'm gonna do them, but I was thinking of doing something with these walls later to like add something. But maybe not that, we will see. Or it could just be that we do places like that. Maybe they just leave it like that, or we would do some shape like so, we will see. But maybe let's start working on a main building over here. I'm just gonna look at some images and see if I can find something interesting. I think you can do so. You can do as good if you practice enough and look for inspiration. And also, like, never feel bad for taking ideas from people. I think it will continue. I would love to at least finish this castle. That will be a main objective on this playthrough. But if I keep the live streams frequent, we're gonna continue with this one as we go. But like, for example, I highly recommend for someone who wants to build things like also like take a pre-made building. I'm not sure, maybe I can take one of my buildings. Let's see. But like let's say a pre-made building, and like maybe take this one and like play around with the building, like maybe try changing some colorations, see how that turns out and so on. And I also would recommend playing around with how it looks as well. So you can add the things to it, you can like reuse what you got, and maybe you can have like an outdoor little area where the people can sit at. Maybe you can go out to that from the inside. This is like a little dining area. Let's go back a bit again. Like reusing buildings and making a new building out of an already existing one. I think it's some pretty good practice. And here we would like remove those, throw in a door, and probably make this a bit bigger. So I think it's a good idea to like adding things to already existing things and change them. I like to do that with my own buildings from time to time, and just gonna make sure I didn't select that one and delete it. But sometimes, like if I make my own things, let's take one of my starter buildings. I have a few named like that. Maybe you can take one from Antonia. Vale. Maybe have like a building, maybe not that one. Maybe this one. Oh yeah, I have thought about that. I think that would be good. But like this building I made, Something you can do for this one would be to maybe like add some, for example, some dormers. Would go and you can make them in any way you want to have them. Could be small dormers that size and width. Could be a big one with that size. Or it could be, yeah, maybe like that. Would have it like this. I'm not sure if you can consider it a dormer if it's too big though. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But it would make like that, for example, and then it would have a wall as well. And then you can throw in some window. And now I only have clay windows, but that's fine. Can add those in like so, and color that. And I like to do this at the end, so it's one less block, because that's crazy little turn down there. So I think this is a good way if you want to add some variety. Maybe you made one house and you felt like that was a lot of work. And you don't want to start with a new one. You can take the same house and add some new things to it, like this one. Then you would have a little thing like that. That would probably not be considered a dormer, to be honest. I think a dormer would be more like if it would have been like this width instead, with just that. This is a little bit bigger. That will change the entire look, kinda, I would say. And you can even make this go outside and so on. Go get some turnips and go get the turnips. But yeah, I think some short videos like that, I feel like that would be nice. It look good, nice. Okay, a building. I'm googling for some stuff to find a good idea. At one point I was thinking of putting like a palace in the middle, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Because if I have big towers and a big building in the middle, I think it just can look super cluttery. So instead we're gonna do some houses, and perhaps we want to make these houses kind of flattish and then maybe add a bit of shape after. I think we're just gonna experiment. Sometimes that's the way that I think we should do it. Arumba has once had a 2-hour stream doing math in Excel. Oh wow. I don't know who that is, but that's a long Excel stream. I'm super noob with Excel. I probably would learn it fairly quick, but not advanced and stuff, but I'm clueless with it, but you can do a lot of cool things with it. So, I think in this building, it could start like that, and it can also change shape as we go. We can like throw another floor on it. And I think sometimes it's nice to do that pretty early on, before we start to do too much downstairs in the building. And perhaps for this one, I was thinking of having this one so it goes over, but maybe not the entire thing. We could have the entire thing. And it could be like supporting beams, columns kinda. I would be holding it up like that. But I had some ideas that maybe we will do it like that. Push it out, maybe not that far. Welcome back, Stone, welcome. The AI cheating in. So the Excel was about them cheating. They were calculating, can he really do that? with the resources and time and everything, something like that. It's impossible. So we could do like that for this building. And these could kind of have their own little roof over here. And I'm kind of leaning towards using this one because then we have the same color here. And then it can be like roofs that would be like that. Maybe not on this one, but over here. Then they will also be going over here. Up against the wall behind it. Maybe. Oh, gaming PC, that's good. Nice. Okay, Veronica, have a good one. It was nice to have you here. I hope to see you soon again, and hope your armors can heal up soon. Oh, welcome back, Matisse. How you doing, man? Welcome back. How did it go? Did it go well? So, under these, if you want to, we can make kind of the same shape, actually. Let's give that a try. We could have it like that, or we can extend it out, but maybe it's kind of nice like that. But perhaps we want to do something like that. Like this kind of architecture for these people, I feel probably the most not used to of all of them, really. But it's kind of fun to like try new things. I'm trying to add a bit of color here to like break the flatness of the wall. I'm not sure you missed too much. I had a bit of a break recently. We made the towers and we started with kind of the main building of the village, or not the village. I guess it will be kind of as a village. A lot of people are going to be living here. But we started with like the main building inside. And probably going to be adding a bit more shape as we go to this one. Don't see the final form yet. There's a lot of things that can be done. And like I said long ago, we might actually be going down also. Because then we can make like some basements. We can have like storage down there. We can have like a secret bakery. Secret bakery club. Oh yeah, what Kreds said. Nah, just joking. Oh, I'm getting a really good question. Tell me. So I don't think this is going to be the entire shape for it. I feel like I want to add something, maybe on both sides. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe adding another smallish room down here. How is OG like to be a YouTuber? What do you mean? How it is to be a YouTuber? I feel like it depends on the time, like it depends on how busy you are with things. But I do enjoy it. I feel like when I started with YouTube from the beginning, I only wanted to do it pretty much because I enjoyed playing games, and I also saw it like as a challenge, both to like, I guess, learn to speak English, because when I went to school we didn't really speak that much English at all, really, and I also felt like in the beginning I was, I guess, kind of shy, I would say. Like, it felt odd, you know, sitting next to computers like you're talking to a wall almost. There's no one there, right? But I feel like that has worn off, like I don't really care about that anymore. So now it feels, I guess, kind of natural to just didn't speak. But live streaming especially, I think, is really, really fun. Because hanging out with people is really, really a lot of fun. I really enjoy that. So it would be kind of fun to focus a bit more on live streaming as well. I do want to do that. Because it's fun to get your, like, your ideas as well on things when I'm designing. Because you guys might have some ideas that I don't have, and sometimes you throw an idea and I turn it into something as well. Because I use some info from it and then I turn it to something different. And I feel like we have such a nice friendly community. I like that. I think we should do, I'm not sure what kind of roof. I'm kind of thinking of doing one of these again. But not sure we need to have that many on it. Autocorrect, yeah, autocorrect can be troublesome. Maybe we wait with that. I feel like I want to have like a flat roof over this one. What happens mostly to me is that I have an idea of something to look nice, then I build it and it is bad. Yeah, at least you tried, right? And maybe the next time it will be even better. But I feel like when I played the game, when I started, the game, like the building system was super limited in the beginning of the game. Super limited. Like 2-story buildings. You had to do a lot of tricks for doing it. But nowadays it's much easier to do it. But like finding ways to like push these out, maybe add that under. I kind of like that under, really. But like add some, like I said before, some like dormers. A little bit of that, a little bit of detail like so. And maybe also not try to advanced things first, right? I mean, my first building was also like, hello, here's my building. Here's a roof. Here's a door. Welcome inside. That was my first buildings. So I think that anyone can do great if they put enough time into it. I think so, at least. I wonder if I should have it like that. Maybe a dark one on top. We could also do this. That's kind of nice. Okay, and I'm thinking of having windows down here. Maybe. Let's see these ones. So maybe like that. This stream has been for almost 3 hours. And I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna keep going. But I think... yeah, maybe 20 more minutes. And tomorrow I have some work, but I start working late tomorrow, so that's gonna be nice. And it's only a short work day, only from like 4 PM to 9 PM. Really short one. And I like that. That's nice. But on Saturday I work from 7 in the morning to 9 in the night, I guess you call it. 7 AM to 9 PM. But there's like a break in the middle of the day between lunch and 4 PM. And I don't like those things. It's called, in Swedish it's called dela two, and that's like a split turn, so you go home for 4 hours and then you go back to work again, and I still don't understand how they can still do that. Let's see. So we might want to be able to go to this one, but maybe we don't have to go to it from here. Maybe we can go from the wall to it. It really depends. It doesn't have to be a place where people can go to also. And I do think that it's very worth to spend a bit of time adding a little bit of detail like textures, because it looks a lot better. Like the standard walls, they do have some textures here as well. Some few different shades. It breaks up the flatness of a wall. So if it would just be like that, you would go in and add a little bit. However you desire it. Maybe you want to have it random. I do that a lot of time. Another way would be to, if it was like a roof, you can go like that and kind of do the same and keep going. And you can also add in maybe a shade in between those two. Maybe after that one. The entire thing is gonna be like an fort castle place, I guess. We could make a huge single building in here as well. It really depends. Now it's turning more, I guess, into like an fort, I guess. Because we're kind of protecting what is on the inside. Hello, hello, how you doing? Hey Bento, I have a question. Let's say I level Hearthling up to an hunter and then I make him a soldier. Will the buffs stay? Probably has been asked before. The buffs only work if they are the profession that they level up in. However, there are some things like the health. When you level up a soldier, at least, I think it's for other professions as well. There's like a certain point where you get a bit of health bonus. And that thing, it should be kept between every profession. So if you have one person and level them through all the profession in the entire game, that Hearthling would have tons of health. But for example, the footmen, they have like fast responder that makes them run faster and so on for battle. That one should only work when they are a footman. Looking great. And hello Manorect, good to see you again, how are you doing? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting when I add roofs. Like, I feel like roofs do so much for buildings. They can change an entire building so much. And like, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do things, but for example here we could have a thing to go out, and it's really helpful because down here to the left we can see there's 9 blocks and 17 on the other side. So if I want to make it go out same here, to go like that, that should be the same. I may want to have something going outside here a bit later on. It really depends on how we want to do our things. And it could be some support under here, for example. Holding this entire thing up. Or it could be pillars under. And then we can make something interesting there as well if you want to. And throw in some windows, or 1 window, or 2 window, 3 or 4 or 5. So I think there's gonna be like probably an entire community is gonna be living inside here. And I'm probably gonna make a basement as well, since we made this with the block tool. We can drag it down and we can make basements. And if we do that, I think we will use just throw down like a roof or like a room tool and make it like that so we can look through it later on. Doing good today, a little bit sick, but nothing unbearable. I'm doing pretty good today. Great weather today, had some good walks. And yeah, was really nice. Been to school and so on, so it's been pretty nice. Feels good, Spanto. Thank you. I think you can do so if you practice a lot. You will definitely get good that way, I think. So, let's see, what do I want to do? I have to figure out how I want to cover this up later. It could just be like, almost like a little wall like that. We don't have to cover the entire hole here. Then it can just be covered like that. Instead of covering the entire thing, because I don't think it looks nice when we cover the entire thing between there. And we could add some trees here later on, so we would have like maybe one of these, an almond tree, or we would have like some date palms, or we can grow them outside the entrance, one here and one here, and make it like an green area around it, and potentially also add some tree on the inside. Are you gonna move the town center in there because you can like guard? Yeah. So, like the area we have over here, that's like only like so we can get started, so we can learn some blueprints, so we can use them inside of some new crafting recipes, so we can use them inside of the build, because then we would have a lot more like decorations to play around with. And we probably can also be adding like some cacti, planters and so on. Put a turret on the balcony. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. We can actually make some pre-made turret positions. So, I mean, we can put them in many places. We can put them on the walls. But like you said, like a balcony kinda. And like we could have one, for example, down here. Or one step below. We could have like that. And I think they take 3 by 3. And it could be like a balcony that goes out, and then you put it like a turret on this. And then we probably would be adding in some more to support it. Then we throw a turret to sit on this one. That's a great idea. I actually made a gate long ago, probably my favorite gate I ever made, and it was super defensive. I'm not sure if I still have it here. I'm not sure if I can use it. I wonder if it's this one. It could be this one or a similar one that I made for a Viking town long ago. And I had some turrets sitting on this one, so when people came to my town, they just started raining down arrows on enemies. Pretty nice. I did like a bridge we made on the live stream at one point. Let's see if I have it. Yeah, this one. I love that we like made different colors. And the fun thing is, was one side of the village was blue with the roofs, and the other side was green. So that's why we made like that. And here's a big one. That's the one we have in Bentonian Vale. Like, I could also share like this one, but at the same time it feels like it is like a perfect fit for the terrain it was sitting in, so it's hard to share it. If you're done with this build, could you maybe save it in Steam so I can maybe use it? Yeah, sure. I think when this is done I'm gonna be sharing it, and you guys can either use it and play with it, or you can change it and adapt it to how you want it to be. Cool bridge, thank you. Bridges are kind of fun to do, you can be very creative with them. I really did enjoy the fort I made recently as well. Wasn't it named like that? Bentonian Harbor. This one. That was also in Bentonian Vale. And also made my own little custom tree and a little birdhouse. And I really enjoyed this one. And that one is pretty huge. I mean, look at this one. They're kind of the same size almost. Maybe this one's a tiny bit bigger. But then I also have some... I'm not sure if I have it here. I have like an really old castle that I never finished. Maybe that I maybe should finish. I don't have it. I only have this one. It was for the Japanese kingdom. But I had a really big one. That if this is this tall, I think that one was like... I would drag one block up. I think it was like that tall or even taller. Maybe like that even. Maybe I should add back the template. I made backups, I have them saved at a different spot. So perhaps I could take that one and finish it. Yeah, flying ship would be cool. I have no experience of making them, but I think it will be possible if I give it a try. But I'm kind of thinking, guys, that I think I'm gonna take a break for tonight. And then I will be back with the live stream soon again. And I'm gonna think about this castle a little bit, what I want to do it on the next stream, because the next time we live stream we're gonna continue with this one. And if possible, I'm gonna try to announce ahead of time when the live stream is gonna be. I try to do it spontaneous most of the time at the moment. But I'm gonna look into some ideas while I'm not streaming and see what we're gonna do with it. But guys, so thanks you guys for being here tonight. It has been a lot of fun and a lot of nice support from you guys. We got some super chats today. Speechless became a member as well. Highwell gave a super chat as well. Super cool of you guys. And everyone who followed the channel recently and so on. So everyone, thanks for being here today. Feel free to join our Discord as well. Perfect. So if you guys want to hang out over there, you can do so. It's pretty relaxed and chill, and yeah, it becomes what we make of it. So thanks for being here today, guys. I hope you guys gonna go have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna probably be relaxing a little bit, and tomorrow I'm gonna be working, so maybe tomorrow there will also be another new video if I have time for it. Because I start working pretty late tomorrow. So thanks for being here today, guys. See you everyone, and hope to see you guys soon again. Thanks for watching today, and have a great rest of your day. Take care everyone.